If you're out there already and you have your camera, just shoot your work and get it in such a format that you can publish it to your website and keep an ongoing archive of the work that you're completing and the work that you're executing, and associate that work with the local towns that you're working in, because that is gonna be how you're gonna drive traffic to local search results. Like, that's exactly what Google wants. Google wants you to utilize YouTube, which is a Google property, and they want you to utilize your website to house that video, and they want to associate that with content that they can then spider out into the Google search engine so that they can get better results for people who are looking for things locally. It's really that simple. It can be shot from an iPhone or an Android phone. It doesn't have to be some professional operation. Okay, video can come in any format these days. People are accustomed to seeing things that have less production value. They really want the education or the insight. That's all they care about. Like, they don't care if it's shot on a $10,000 camera with a fully lit, perfectly lit studio, or if it's just shot in a way that they can just see what it is that that you're trying to show them. Here's my completed, amazing fabricated stone pool thing in Greenwich, Connecticut. It's a $300,000 outdoor extravaganza of all the stone and pools, and it's absolutely incredible. Here it is. Put it on YouTube. You describe it, give it a descriptive title. You take that exact video and put it onto a page on your website with a description that mirrors what you have on YouTube. And now you have a title entry, which is associating a specific job type with a specific town that's local to the area that you're in. So it's very regional and hyper local. And then you can showcase your work. So it's really the way to go about rising in search results. Is the local method for doing that is content creation, based on your expertise or based on what you have the bandwidth for, and getting that content to be in a naturally organized and archived way so that people can find it, whether they find it through a search result or if they find it by going to your website. It just should be logical and organized. So content creation from 2021 going forward, there should be a lot more visual and creativity to it. And you're gonna create these things. Like, search results don't really matter because you're creating it to be so relevant to that one person who will look at that video or that photo or that article or whatever, and it'll change their mind. It'll prove to them that you are what you say you are, and they're gonna hire you. Another major important factor for video on the internet these days is that they're advertisements. Like, you can pre-roll advertise a video on any YouTube video, and you can make that pre-roll advertisement so hyper local. Like, I run ads on YouTube, and I just do quick logo stings, and sometimes I'll put something up with me talking. I'm only advertising in Fairfield County and New Haven County, Connecticut, which is if you look at the map of the country, it's this tiny little blip in this tiny little spot. That's where I'm most known, and that's where most of my advertising power will come from. And for word of mouth purposes, people are watching YouTube, or they're at a party and they're trying to show someone something. All of a sudden, my little 10-second video sting pops up, and that starts a conversation, a local conversation with people who know me. And then all of a sudden, I get phone calls because someone saw my ad on Facebook, and then it got reinforced on Instagram, and then they watched one of my YouTube videos, and then they went to my website, and they figured out that I'm the one to call for these specific things that I say that I do, because I do them and I prove it, and that's all it takes. That's it, the end. Create some content. Start now if you want to get something super professional done, or if you want to just get set up with a system that you can just pump content out on your own. I can help you get that going. So give me a call if you need help. Michael Baker Digital. Good luck out there.